Merry Christmas, everyone. So yesterday, as I was sleeping, I guess Clavicular, as I like to call him, ran over a stalker with his Cybertruck. Now, I'm not going to show the full footage here because I don't know how deep of if there's going to be like a whole case about this, and he might get a lawsuit thrown at him. But this whole thing was a mess, and people are kind of divided, saying, "Oh, he should be in jail," and some people are saying, "No, free Clav." I guess he got banned off of Kick, but I guess maybe Aiden might do something about it. But let's see. And I'll provide some context as well, and look at what's his name, Walter, aka Fresh from Fresh and Fit. He's starting to piss me off a lot more every day. Like he's pissing me off. Sorry.
Oh my fucking Start driving with this guy. Drive.
So this is the weirdo that decided to. He's been stalking Clav and Neon and other streamers for months now. I don't know why and how this guy continues to stalk them and harass them, and no one has filed a lawsuit. And this clip got 21 million views. Oh my god. Yeah, that's crazy. But and Clav was all over X when I woke up this morning. I'm like, oh snap! It's Clav really went viral super fast this year. But yeah, and then he ran him over, and then the police came, and uh, I know Clive kind of is using this as like a self defense scenario. And look, even Jack Doherty, he replied, and he was talking about how if this was me, I would never have like I would have been in jail, and I would have been ridiculed by the whole internet and whatever. And I can see that. And some may argue that Clive might be a little bit more controversial than Jack, which is crazy because of the whole drug use and things like that. But I'll be honest, I don't have a stance on this. I'm not that well versed into like the laws and crimes, but if you feel like you are in a dangerous situation where something could be a threat in your life, then obviously self defense would prove that. And I think there was a couple clips beforehand where this guy that he ran over and another black guy were kind of harassing him, and I think he had a girl next to him, and he was probably looking out for the best. But and I think another streamer like ran off or something. It was crazy. It was whole bad. It was really really bad. Um, but it seemed like the guy survived. So hopefully he's not going to be stalking any longer because again, it's kind of unnecessary. And Clav, I know for a fact he has definitely had like death threats and people coming to his house. And I remember a clip on Kick or X, and he had his gun out, and there was like a car waiting outside. He was like, "Come out!" Go like, Clav don't play around. Don't mess with Clav. And and I kind of respect it. Like Clav don't care like who gets in his way. Like you are not gonna come out and do this. And then it's funny because the day before this happened, Fresh from Fresh and Fit in his 3 or 5 podcast had what's his name, Gary, the numbers guy who we've spoken with on the channel, as well as Dom Luker and a former ex of Sneeko. And he was talking on X legit right after this happened, saying that his downfall is coming. He's a 9 path, all that stupid astrology crap that nobody believes or listens or cares about. And Fresh, even himself on as you see, the first comment is him saying this, and that's more of a comeback because Clav went on Fresh a Fit, and then Clav talks smack about Fresh because of how Fresh has been talking about Sneeko, and he saying, "I'm gonna expose you, I'm gonna expose you." He never did because you got nothing to expose Sneeko on. And the girl you try to expose him with the girl Xena when she was on Fresh a Fit, and she didn't give you any ammo. So keep trying, Fresh, keep trying. But and Sneeko's come to his defense as well. So yeah, I hope Clav is cool. Just my advice, bro, just be careful, man. If I'm being honest, Clive, like I wouldn't even bother doing IRL streams anymore because I could tell he doesn't like it and it's annoying. I just do at home streams. Like Aiden be doing that. Like the only time he ever does like anything IRL maybe would be if he's collaborating with like Brian Garcia or Neon or whoever. But just my advice, don't do any more of these type of streams. Like you're not Jack Doherty, you're not Neon, you're not like these other I mean Clav, I think his heart isn't in the right place. But I could tell that this is not for him. It's gonna burn him. He's gonna be burnt out. Like the new year hasn't even come, and I could already tell he's been burnt out by this whole process of fame and clout and people wanting to collaborate with him, and it's a mess. So yeah, we'll see what happens later on. But yeah, let me know. Let me know. Let me know your thoughts on this whole process, and subscribe to the channel, and have a great Christmas.